This It's a message from Omega again.
Who is Wes Clark?
When I received your call, I didn't understand what you were talking about. When you started to ask about my dad's experience in the service, it started to ring a bell. Well,
Thank you.
That's my dad, Sergeant Pat Clark.
When was this taken?
Right after the war. He was stationed over at Fort Brett. You know, he told me about a creature that no one would believe existed.
What do you mean?
Well, I was just a kid, but he showed me some film that he had gotten. Kind of a secret operation. I think he just wanted to share it with somebody. My dad was sent over to a remote marsh area. When he got there, there was already a platoon. They were setting off charges in the swamp. My dad said, I remember he used the word creepy. He said he had a very, very creepy feeling about all that.
Sounds like a pretty big operation.
When my dad first got there, he thought they were out to capture a escaped soldier or criminal or something. But the sergeant told the troop they were after a rare animal species. There was a high-ranking officer and a scientist there as well. That's when my dad realized this wasn't going to be an ordinary mission. He was sent out to position a net, while elsewhere they were setting off charges in the water.
They put bombs in the swamp?
Yes. They were supposed to scare something up into the nets. It was a cross between a human being and a frog. Had a big head, protruding eyes, and it smelt like rotten fish. Eventually, they were able to knock it out with a tranquilizer, and they took it back to base. And they put it with two other creatures that they had captured previously.
Sounds a lot like what happened at Roswell. They had supposedly captured 3 aliens there as well.
Well, I don't know anything about that. What I do know is after their mission was completed, they were sworn to secrecy. They were told everything they had seen, everything they did, was now classified information.
What happened to the film?
My dad died in an auto accident 3 years after he told me the story. The film just disappeared. We could never find it anywhere.
Did he ever mention anything about the creature's fingers that you can remember?
Yeah, actually he did. He said it had 4 fingers and the hands were webbed. It had 3 digits on its feet. The feet were webbed too, but as a whole, they were a lot bigger than the hands.
Are you sure it only had 4 fingers?
Yes, I remember that very clearly.
Have you told anybody this before?
Who would believe me? But a couple of my friends, I think as a practical joke, wrote a tiny article about this in a newspaper.
One last thing. Have you ever heard of someone named Omega?
Omega? No, it doesn't ring a bell.
I'm positive, Patricia, that the EBE are not from outer space. They're more like Bigfoot. These creatures have been here on Earth forever. We just didn't know about it until now.
That's amazing.
I know. I also know now that the EBE autopsy film is a hoax. These creatures only have 4 fingers.
Why would they go through so much trouble to leak this kind of misinformation? The military must have some kind of ulterior
Perhaps.
motive.
I also believe now that the disappearance of Ted Boone may have been engineered by the military as well.
Very possible.
What I don't understand is why the military is using these creatures to make us believe in the existence of aliens. I gotta go, Patricia. Someone else on the other line. Hello, it's Tom.
Kill your story.
Who's this?
This is a warning. Your investigation is jeopardizing national security. You are ordered to abandon it.
Why should I believe you? Prove to me you're with the feds.
We've been watching you the entire way. You interviewed Mike at Berkeley, the Japanese-American guy Tanaka, and now Wes Clark. Do you want me to continue?
And what exactly do you want me to do?
I want you to forget everything.
What if I still write an article?
You will be charged with treason.
I don't believe you. I think it's you who's going to be in trouble.
Do you want to challenge us?
What?
Be careful. We're watching.
You hear that, Mac? The friggin' feds are onto us. Hello?
Tom, I just got a very strange call.
The feds?
How'd you know? They told me to keep quiet or else. A little overly dramatic, if you ask me.
I got the same call. I think the government is spying on us.
What should we do?
Mac? I guess we have to comply, but we will finish the investigation. Mac agrees with me.
What about the article?
I guess we have to go along with that bogus story the news department is running.
Are you sure?
I don't think we want to mess with the federal government. The phone may be tapped, that's why I said that. We'll just go back to the office and write what we want.
This is Panther Alpha 004 is complete.
Like the EBEs now, so let's start bringing them back to the base.
Affirmative.
This is Richard Major, a weapons expert who has his own theories regarding the loud and sonic boom heard earlier this evening.
We normally don't get sonic booms like this unless an object is flying at over Mach 6. And since this was heard all over the entire West Coast, we believe that this object is coming from outer space into our atmosphere.
Now, what type of plane flies beyond Mach 6?
We believe the Air Force is secretly flight testing a new prototype fighter plane.
A new type of combat plane.
Yes, we believe that the code name for this plane is Aurora.
Well, there you have it. This is Arliss Doyle for Conspiracies, Cover-Ups, and Cadavers.
That was the analysis of the sonic boom we heard earlier. In the studio, we now have UFO researcher Henry Mork, live on Conspiracies, Cover-Ups, and Cadavers.
According to M, our top secret source at a confidential military information bureau, I was told that this incident was the first collaboration between Americans and the aliens in building a UFO. This is part of a new treaty. The government, in turn, allows the alien solidarity to observe our culture and engage in occasional abductions.
Could they be responsible for that series of LA mutilation murders?
No, human mutilation was not part of the treaty, and neither was the act of engaging in rectal probing. The aliens didn't abide by the deal. I was told that the U.S. military had to clean the whole mess up by capturing the aliens and locking them in an underground base.
I see. We are now going to show a shocking film exclusive here on Conspiracies, Cover-Ups, and Cadavers of an alien autopsy that Mr. Henry Mork received from the mysterious M. Remember, you saw it here first. Children under 3, be advised, leave the room.
Congratulations. You have learned the truth by fully utilizing the information from my messenger, Omega. I'm sure you realize there are many unnatural incidents that cannot be solved by common sense alone. However, this is only one answer. As I'm sure you know and realize, there are 3 different resolutions. I heartily advise you now to take the chance again and try to reach one of those conclusions.